I feel like I'm a leader. I don't really follow. A lot of people come to me and ask me questions, and I'm really there for them, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it, actually. I don't think I have to lean on people, so I know my stuff, I guess you would say. So I'm confident about it. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're going to mess everything up, and then other people are going to do things wrong, and then the whole atmosphere is not going to be right. Communication is 100% part of it. If you tell somebody to do something and then you tell somebody else to do something else and then they don't do it or they get confused, then your whole aspect of your project get messed up. Each chef has their own different style, I guess you would say, and I think it's important that they are very professional, that they don't yell at you or anything. I think it's more of an aspect of how the atmosphere goes, and if they know their stuff and they can sit there and explain what you did wrong or sit there and explain how to make it better. We ended up making all the gingerbread, baking it up, and cut all the shapes out that we needed, and we're going to be putting it actually together and then making all of the different aspects of it with the marzipan and the gum paste and the fondant. So my team's theory is over 21. It's like a tiki bar, kind of. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have a bunch of tiki people and surfboards and balls and beer, and it's going to be interesting. The gingerbread house mise en place, I thought it's actually pretty simple. It's almost like a cookie, I guess you would say, and it's really crisp once it bakes. And I guess it's because of has a leavening agent in it, the baking soda, so it gives it that nice crisp in it. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort, but it's a lot of fun. I think if you have I guess patience is a big issue. If you don't have patience, you won't get by with this. I think it's a lot of detail work, so you gotta have a steady hand and you gotta be focused on it all the time. So I think it's all about family, to be honest with you. Without family, I mean, where would you be in life? So I would really want a family atmosphere, to have your loved ones around. So a lot of it, I think, is from my grandmother. She always had me in the kitchen with her, even when I was little, giving me forks, spoons, flour, getting it everywhere. So I think that's what I would really want if I ever had my own place, so my kids can come and have the same atmosphere as I did. All my classmates, I feel like they're family. I mean, I've been with them for a year now. I know them pretty well. I know their style. They know me. So I feel like we've become a little family of our own. At first, I was kind of shaky on it. Everybody's like, oh, you should go into this. You're really good at it. And I didn't feel confident at the beginning. And then I came here and my chefs were like, you're really good at this. This is what you should do. And then I became to realize that I had a skill and I just wanted to practice it. And overall, I think it's turned out pretty well. And I'm really looking forward to going out in the business and showing them what I've learned here. About a year after I got married, I was almost 20. And a bunch of our friends came over and I ended up making like some chocolate mousse and some pies and everything. And they all came up to me and they're like, you really should teach my wife how to cook. And I was like, wow, that's an accomplishment, I guess you would say. But then I felt really badly towards their wives. So I went to them, I'm like, I'm sorry, if you really want some lessons, I will show you some stuff, but I didn't want to push them. So I actually have worked with a few, so it's been interesting, to say the least. It's all different. Each thing you do doesn't have to be the same. Especially, my passion is with cakes, actually. I love cakes. Each one's different. Each one has its own expression. You got a birthday cake, you got an anniversary, you got a wedding cake. Nothing has to be the same. Each day you go in, there might be something wrong, so you gotta do something different to make it work. So it's never boring. That's what I like about it. Everything we make is edible. We never use anything that's not edible on our showpieces at all. I enjoy people eating my stuff. I mean, it gives me pleasure to have them feel like this is really good. So it keeps me a smile on my face afterwards. No, but not everybody can do this. So I think that's an interesting part of it. Each lifestyle, I guess you would say, is different in this industry. There's some people that are pastry chefs, some people are culinary chefs, and I think everybody has their own unique thing. And so I think when you go out in the industry, you kind of feel amazed by what other people can do. So you want to become even more better at what you do by seeing others, I guess you would say. So I think in the business, it's all about what you know and what you can show.
That's a wrap.